Hello, viewers. Again, I have come back with Brandify by Nandita Rendezvous with yet another artist for you. इस बार हमारे साथ हैं एक ऐसी शख्सियत जो अपने आप को रेडियो में, टेलीविजन में, थिएटर में, सोशल एक्टिविज्म में सब में प्रूव कर चुकी हैं. एंड आई एम एक्चुअली सरप्राइज कि वो इतना करती कैसे है. एक माधुरी जी का डायलॉग था, तुम क्या नहीं करती हो, शायद उनके लिए अप्लाई होता है. सो आई हैव विद मी टुडे a very, very dear friend and somebody who I have looked up to when I was a kid, Rakhi Kishore. Welcome to the show, Rakhi Di.
Hi Nandita, and thanks a lot for making me a part of your rendezvous. It's a pleasure to be here with you. After so many years, we are catching up like this.
Yes. So I have been following you, though I've not been in touch with you. I've been following what you've been doing. And you simply amaze me. So my question to you is, if you could introduce yourself to the viewers, what do you do? Or rather, let me ask you, what do you not do?
So yeah, I do a few things. And hi everyone, everybody who's watching us right now through Nandita's Brandify Take One. And the things that I do professionally and personally, they're all merged up, and that is why life is very beautiful. Because if you are able to, follow your passion as your profession, like they say, तो जिंदगी बहुत खूबसूरत, बहुत हसीन हो जाती है. So I've been I've been a radio jockey for past 18 years now, and I am a television host. Have done theater, and I have enjoyed the opportunity of coaching certain students in personality development programs, and then I am a voiceover actor and a very passionate animal caretaker. So that is how things are. And of late, like since 2018, I have entered Bollywood, and I'm enjoying certain projects that that have made me grow more and learn more through cinema. I would say
that's
and
it.
I write. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
So you do so much. Were you like this from your childhood, or is something that came along as you grew up? It was a part of the journey.
Like always, as a child, I still remember as a child also, like I was one person who always got noticed, and for in the class, mostly for all the wrong things, because कहीं भी बदमाशी हो रही हो, कहीं भी कुछ chaos ho, to my maiden surname was Pandey, just like yours. So
Yes.
Where's Rakhi Pandey? But वो ये होता था कि भाई सब the teachers were apprehensive कि इनका काम होगा. तो एक कहें कि शुरुआत से वो to be noticed and to be a performer was there in me, and I was always keen on taking up challenges. Like if somebody would tell me, even as a child, I remember somebody would tell me that you can't do this, and I'll make sure that I do that, and even with my parents, sometimes like they would say ki, not for you, and I say no, this is for me. I'm going to do it. So that attitude was always there, and yes, I would admit on your show that I always wanted to be known by my name. I didn't want to be known by my father's name or by my husband's name or by my son's name. I wanted people to know me by my name and by the work that I do. So that was always important for me.
So I remember you as a child, and I'm talking way back in the 80s or late 80s, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. You had played a role in the play that was put up in the colony at that time, Ramayana. And I remember post the play, we had people coming and touching your feet because you had executed the role so well that people actually saw you in the role. So I would want you to talk a little about that also, because that was something that is so vivid in my memory even today.
Yeah, actually, see, Ramayana and Mahabharata play a different, they have a different impact on the people of our nation. Or हमारे यहाँ तो मुझे अभी तक याद है कि वो 80s वाला वो दौर था जब टीवी टेलीविजन कलर टेलीविजन नए आए थे और उसके बाद एक दूरदर्शन के माध्यम से नए कार्यक्रम आने लगे थे और एक नई क्रांति सी आई थी कि मतलब सीरियल्स शुरू हुए थे एंड सोप्स एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स। और जब रामायण आता था तो लोग तो टेलीविजन के आगे भी अगरबत्ती और माला वाला लेकर और प्रसाद चढ़ा के बैठते थे। तो जाहिर है कि व्हेन यू आर ऑन स्टेज एंड वो स्टेज जो होता है नंदिता उसमें it is so beautiful. It's a different energy for any actor who has been on stage or for any performer, I would say, whether you are an orator or a storyteller or a public speaker, any field you choose. जब आप लाइव ऑडियंस के सामने होते हैं तो और ये मानी हुई बात है कि जो एनर्जी होती है आपके आसपास, every person who is viewing is giving you energy.
I agree.
And
Very
it's a part of the actor to determine कि आपको positive energy मिले. उसके लिए you have to be very dedicated and very honest with what you're doing. So I guess theater is something which I have always enjoyed. I will always enjoy, I guess.
Okay. So tell me what. So when I see Rakhi as a brand, okay, I have my views on that. But before I share that, I want to ask you, what is brand Rakhi for you? So you said you always wanted to be known for your name. Okay, and coming from a small town, I would say Lucknow at that time was a small town. It wasn't as exposed as a Delhi or a Mumbai, and we don't belong to the so-called metro girls. So what, what was it all? What was going on in your head? What was brand Rakhi all about at that time, and what is it today?
Okay, so I would say that ever since like when I was growing up, when I was doing my graduation, naturally, I mean, at that point in time, इतने फील्ड्स नहीं थे एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए जितने अब हैं। हम लोग नॉर्मली थे अपने आसपास कि भाई मार्क्स अच्छे आने चाहिए और दो ही प्रोफेशन होते थे जिसमें लोग चाहते थे कि उनके बच्चे एंटर कर जाएं, एक डॉक्टर बन जाए या दूसरा इंजीनियर। एंड स्पेशली इफ you've grown up in a family of engineers, तो लड़कों पे प्रेशर सारा ये होता है कि इसको तो IIT JEE क्लियर करना है, MNR तो क्लियर कर ही लो कम से कम। और गर्ल्स का ये है कि I mean, अच्छा दूसरी चीज जो शुरुआत से मतलब when I was growing up, I'm talking about that phase, कि टीचिंग प्रोफेशन में चले जाओ, बहुत अगर अच्छे हो, like I was a good scorer in all subjects and I even topped Lucknow University in economics when I was doing graduation. So my father would always tell me कि तुम्हें UGC के through apply करना चाहिए और lecturer बन जाओ कहीं, teacher बन जाओ कहीं, कुछ ऐसा करो। But theater, modeling, acting was out of question. Like ये तो ये कि time pass के लिए ठीक है, but you can't take it up as a profession. So it used to cause a lot of frustration because एक point के बाद difficult होता है घर में समझाना कि आप जो करना चाहते हो उसके लिए आपका एक conviction है और आप इसी को pursue करना चाहते हो. So finally, like I decided that I don't want to do anything, and I've done my graduation, and like that's it. So then I got married because that's like you at that point you feel ki probably the only way of living an independent life is get married and get out of this house.
It sounds very familiar. I don't know. I believe you're telling my story at certain points in time. So yeah, please continue.
Yeah. So, but luckily, I came into a family which where I never faced any restriction. Like so, I wanted to do something. I started with teaching only because I was a graduate. Like. And I had left theater long time back, and I wasn't in touch with any people who were doing it at that point. So teaching se shuru hua, but it was like not my cup of tea. And I just knew that I don't want to do this. And then suddenly, FM was launched in 2000.
Okay.
And when FM was launched, initially I was a very ardent listener. and even a caller, you know, in their live shows, I would call the number 10 times, 20 times just to be able to connect with them and be able to speak with them. उसके बाद से वो एक शुरू हुआ ना कि मतलब it was like I used to, radio would be on at my place till the time any program is starting, until the time I'm awake. So then later on, there was a vacancy declared, and then I thought, let me try, because I think I can do this, because I always thought I can do everything.
That's a nice thing to believe, actually. Very nice thing to believe.
Yeah, I still believe that I can do everything. You know, and like you asked me, like, what is Brand Rakhi? I think Brand Rakhi is a learner who's always open to learning anything new without any hesitation or without feeling apologetic about it. तो मुझे शर्म नहीं आती है कि मैं कोई अपनी उम्र के आधे उम्र के लोगों से कुछ सीख रही हूँ, तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है. I enjoy learning, the process of learning I enjoy. So that is how I entered radio, and from radio then since I had joined All India Radio, so I started doing Doordarshan programs simultaneously, and then various things started coming. Then hosting shows, being the master of ceremony started, and then that is another long journey. I must have hosted more than 750-800 shows of all kinds, and it has been amazing. Like, radio has done wonders to my life. Radio will always be first love.
So when I hear you talk, I do hear you as somebody who loves you are a lot of energy, and somebody who loves experimenting new things, taking up challenges, and a learner for life. I'm sure, though, you did run away from your parents' house to get your independence, let me put it that way. But there have been any times when you felt frustrated, felt agitated with the way things were going, and what did you learn from those experiences, and how did you overcome them?
I'm sorry, I did not get the question.
So, there would have been challenging times, though you make it sound so beautiful, कि यहाँ से निकली and everything was like a bed of roses. ऐसा होता नहीं है normally.
Because reality is never, not even close to your dreams. It is never like that.
Yeah.
So there were challenges, but I am used to projecting all the positive parts because that is how you can inspire others to take a step forward. But yes, there were challenges, no doubt about that, and there is a lot of frustration when you are not able to understand or be in a place that you want to be in. So that caused a lot of turmoil also. And since like you said, no, I am a person too full of energy, and it has to be directed towards something active. Hampering your mind. So yeah, I have had those days when I would be very depressed, and I really thought that there is no hope and there is no meaning to what I'm doing in life and things. But yes, like I said, as soon as I entered radio, things took a turn from there, and my kids have grown up seeing me work, seeing me perform, and they have always been my first priority. So there were opportunities wherein when the private channels started coming in town, I was being offered a full-time job and all, but I chose to be a freelancer because I like to work on my own terms and conditions. And secondly, my kids were always my first priority. So I'm really happy to be where I am today, Nandita. I mean,
you said radio changed your life, and I'm sure you are happy. It shows on your face, so it's quite radiant. And I've always seen you smiling, not now, but generally also when I was seeing your pictures on Facebook also. So you said radio was a turning point in your life. Any specific incident in your radio journey which is a very precious moment for you?
Yes, there were many moments which are memorable and precious, but things become really important and precious to you when somebody trusts you more than you can trust yourself.
Very
You know,
true.
and when I applied for All India Radio, FM Rainbow auditions and all, so there was a written exam, then there was interview, and then I was selected in all the rounds, and then my training started. So I was in the training phase, and we used to go to Akashvani Lucknow every day, and there was a group of newcomers who were learning the broadcasting intricacies and nuances. So वहां पर एक बहुत सीनियर प्रोड्यूसर हैं मीनू खरे आकाशवाणी में, and she's not only she's not only the pride of Lucknow, but she's a pride of the nation, because she's one person who has so successfully produced so many programs who have been internationally acclaimed. So she approached me and she told me that Rakhi, I want you to come tomorrow at such and such time, और हमें BBC के कुछ ads record करने हैं, promos record करने हैं. So I was like, BBC, and you just entered the field, and I was like, ma'am, but अभी तो हमारा ट्रेनिंग चल रही है, हमारी ट्रेनिंग चल रही है, और मैंने तो अभी तक माइक्रोफोन फेस भी नहीं किया है. तो उन्होंने कहा कि कोई बात नहीं, आप आ जाइए और हम लोग कल से रिकॉर्ड करेंगे. So there was this whole campaign of HIV AIDS thing from BBC. Uske promos banne the. So I reached the studio next day, and they were all senior drama artists present there with lovely voices and so much of confidence and energy. So we went into the recording studio, and I had to speak one night. Meenu ma'am, if you are listening to this, I mean, this incident I will never forget. And and it was a turning point also, and that is why it is also very precious to me, this incident. तो मुझे बोलना था कि वो एक लड़की, एक लेडी है जो कि बोलती है कि भाई ये डॉक्टर साहब मुझे ये प्रॉब्लम है, इट इज इन द प्रोमो कि ये प्रॉब्लम है. तो हम उसको समझाते हैं कि एज अ डॉक्टर आई टेल हर कि अरे तो इसमें घबराने की क्या बात है, कल दवाखाने आके दवाई ले जाना. नाउ लखनऊ में और आकाशवाणी में अगर आप हैं, प्रोनाउंसिएशन, तलफ्फुज़ इज it should be very very good, or else you can just get out.
Okay.
So dawakhana has a nukta under it, so it has to be dawakhana. You won't believe, Nandita, that day I could not say dawakhana. I went on saying dawakhane aa jana, dawakhane aa jana. So because dawakhane aa jana ke ek different meaning hai ki dawakhane yahan. Exactly. So 1 take, 2 takes, 4 takes, and I started getting so jittery and embarrassed. I said, no, this is not happening. Then I went into the control panel room and I said, Meenu ma'am, I'm extremely sorry and I really apologize for taking up so much of everybody's time. Please आप किसी और से करवा लीजिए, मुझसे होगा नहीं. She told me, करोगे तो तुम ही, and होगा तो जरूर. You don't have to do anything, just relax and say this. And post that, I did it, and BBC से एक review आता है about all the actors or voiceover artists who have given their voices, and the review that came for the doctor was sounded authentic, and ma'am told me later on. So that was also the day when I decided that I have to improve my Urdu, क्योंकि जहाँ आप लखनऊ जैसे शहर में हैं और अगर आपका उर्दू का तलफ्फुज़ ठीक नहीं है, तो आप जब बोलेंगे ना, तो यहाँ पर तो लोग उनके कान में चुभेगा. I agree. So then I started working on my Urdu, and after few months I started doing a show called Abshar, which was basically a ghazal show, जिसमें गजलों की पूरी जो स्क्रिप्टिंग हम करते थे वो उर्दू शेर व शायरी और ये सब. तो अब तो हमने लिखना भी शुरू कर दिया है.
अच्छा, तो आपने बताया नहीं, यू आर अ राइटर आल्सो, एंड यू आल्सो हैव अ YouTube चैनल wherein you
Yes, yes.
challenge on existing
Yeah.
things.
That's what I said. No, I keep trying things, and it's good to explore something new.
Very true.
Uh, you know, every now and then.
Okay. So I also wanted to know, out of, you shared your journey as a television, which was your turning point. I also heard that you were one of the very few RJs which represented India in Turkey. So would you like to share that incident? Because that was quite interesting and motivating.
Yeah, so that was simply amazing, and this was 2009, and uh, the producer again was Meenu Khare ma'am, and as I told you, like she produces programs which are for the international audience. Like if she is creating something, it's like appreciated worldwide. So I had again, I was a part of that program, and my voice was nominated for the International Radio Festival, which is held every year in Iran. So one fine day, I get a call from Meenu Khare ma'am, and she asks me very casually, "Ki Tehran chalegi aap?" And I was like, "Tehran? हाँ मैम चलेंगे." And I was like,
नहीं कहना सीखा
चलो गोवा चलोगे, चलो so मैम से तेहरान चलेंगे आप? हमने कहा हाँ मैम बिल्कुल चलेंगे. So she was like कि नहीं हम सीरियसली बोल रहे हैं. तो हमने कहा कि मैम कैसे जाएंगे, मतलब what is the plan? So she told me that, see, you remember we did that program, and उसमें आपकी voice nominate हुई है, and the program also has been nominated for amongst the category of best produced programs and whatever. So it was I can't even say it was dream come true, because I had not even dreamed about it, so it was really wonderful. और हम 5-6 लोग थे जो कि इंडिया से गए थे, and apart from me all were gazetted officers. I was the only freelancer, which again was really makes it more special. And we had a really good fun time also, and a good learning experience in Tehran, because apart from their absolutely amazing hospitality, I could really go there and see and meet the broadcasters of about 90 nations. So it was a real heaven.
Amazing. I'm getting goosebumps listening to you, honestly.
So it was like बहुत अच्छा experience था, बहुत ही कीमती हर तरह से.
I have another question moving on from your varied experience. I've seen you in a Bollywood movie, okay? And I remember watching it on screen in Chennai, and I said, I know her. I really went that crazy, and all my friends were like, so tell us, how did you land up in a Bollywood movie from a radio, and like you said, freelancer radio artist to a role in Bollywood?
Yeah. Bollywood happened because yes, I was doing theater on and off, and basically when you are a voice artist, there's a huge component that you've already worked upon as an actor, because you already know voice modulation, you already have that thing, and there has been a spurt of Bollywood cinema being made in Lucknow and around Lucknow,
Yes,
so there were these young people who contacted me, and they said, ma'am, there is there's a good role in such and such film, and it's a Balaji production, and we were thinking आप audition दे देते. So I said audition as in, so फिर होता क्या है कि आपकी इतनी लंबी एक जर्नी एक फील्ड में रही है, और आपने एक प्लेस बनाई है अपने लिए, तो आप जाकर के वहाँ ऑडिशन की लाइंस में नहीं खड़े होना चाहते हैं, कि फला होटल में ऑडिशन है तो आप आ जाइए. So I requested them that, please see, I'm feeling enthusiastic about this. It's sort of exciting, but I can't go and wait in hotel lobbies for a couple of hours to get my, to get an audition and all. So they know you come, we'll make sure that as soon as you come, we'll do the audition and things. I said thank you very much, and I went there and I gave the audition and I was selected, and then suddenly I had no idea what filmmaking was, and सिनेमा तो देखकर सारे भारतीय बड़े होते हैं, और अगर वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड में इंडिया का नाम है, बॉलीवुड का नाम है फॉर मेकिंग maximum cinema every year as compared to any other country. We're making more films, so but the cast was good, and the production house was good. It was a known platform where I was getting in, so I did not put up too many questions, because when you are a learner, when you're doing something for the first time, you can't put your terms and conditions. The only terms and condition from my side were that respectable treatment and respectable payment. That's it.
That's nice. At least you could demand. So that was what Brand Rakhi, right? So apart from doing, theater and of course your RJing and all this, you are a passionate animal lover, and you do a lot in that field. I want you to share something about that, because something I have seen you very, very passionately following. Yes.
Yes.
Do tell us.
Ever since I was in high school, when me and my brother got the first dog to our place, and we used to treat him, we used to pamper him like a baby, and suddenly उसकी नाक moist हो गई तो डॉक्टर के पास भागे चले जाए, डॉक्टर साहब लग रहा है इसको जुकाम हो गया है, हाँ अगर नाक डॉक्टर ने बताया कि नहीं, नाक मॉइस्ट रहनी चाहिए, आपको अगर नाक सूख जाएगी तब आपको टेंशन लेना चाहिए, बस बुखार में ऐसा हो जाता है। फिर किसी दिन नाक सूख गई तो भागे चले जा रहे हैं। तो डॉक्टर ऑल्सो यूज्ड टू वंडर कि भाई ये किस टाइप के लोग हैं, लेकिन वी वर लाइक दैट विद आवर फर्स्ट बेबी। So after I got married, they were like at my in-laws' place. There was a dog, but at my own place here in Lucknow, there were none. But I made sure that as soon as we had, our own house, I got one dog, and then I always feel as soon as I'll get one animal, I would feel that no matter how much you shower your attention and love on them, they need company of one more. So one more. So and both of them were like, they were adopted. I've never bought a dog. Like, yeah. But means, even if I've taken a dog from someone and given a token money to them, but then it has never been a sauda. It's never been a transaction, monetary transaction. Either कि नहीं आपको इतने में मिलेगा ये है कुछ है. So that is how it started. And then when my daughter came in my life, as she was growing up, like I was very fond of the animals that were around me. Like we had rabbits, we had dogs, and we had some birds that you are allowed to keep. You can breed at your home and things. So pigeons and all, guinea pigs, and so slowly they started coming in and adding up. And then when she came in, and she started growing up and understanding things, she was so comfortable with the animals. I mean, the first time the rabbits gave a litter, we didn't know what to do with it, and she just, she just read it somewhere. She must have searched on the internet or something. She put the mother rabbit in the lap and put all the bunnies, lined them up for suckling, and they started feeding. And we like I had no idea how to do it, but she just managed that. And every time she would come back from school, she would meet each one of them and then come inside.
Wow.
That has always been her thing. So, and then बाहर जाओ तो कोई भी डॉग हो, कोई भी एनिमल हो, कितना प्यारा है, अगर उसको खुजली भी हो रखी है, अगर उसको कोई स्किन कंडीशन भी है, अगर उसको चोट भी लगी है, अगर वो गंदा भी हो रहा है, she would always say कि mama, look at that puppy, look at that dog, so beautiful, so beautiful. So like all parents, I have tried to put a stop to this, that don't touch the animals outside. You want to feed them, go feed them, but don't touch them. You might catch an infection. So one day, my daughter must have been some 5 or 6 years of age. She turned around and told me that, Mama, can you heal somebody without touching them? Usko chot lagi hai. If I don't put the ointment with my hand, he's not going to get all right. That was another turning point. See, this is what I'm saying. We can learn anytime, anywhere. And I learned it from her that एक छोटा सा बच्चा कितनी शिद्दत से उस चीज को फील कर रहा है कि हम तो समझ ही नहीं पा रहे हैं ना कि हम उसको हाइजीनिक और नॉन हाइजीनिक और ये सब. There are 110 ways of treating a dog. You can use gloves, you can wash your hands, you know. And
Very true. Very true.
So that was when, you know, I realized that no, this is wrong and I cannot stop her. Like with that kind of a thought process, I cannot stop a person from doing what she wants to do. So then we all became a part of it. And then we started with treating the dogs in our area, and then we wanted to expand it a little more. And I thought, why not work under an umbrella? And so I started with my own NGO. And I won't say that I'm making a huge difference. I would only say that, you know, probably I and my entire family is doing what is something which is very natural and which is a part of our culture. ये हमारी upbringing का हिस्सा रहा है हमेशा से कि animals have always been portrayed as a connecting thing with nature, and still हम उनको अब actually नंदिता क्या होने लगा है, like I really feel कि humans में humanity इतनी कम हो गई है शायद कि जो कर रहा है वो बहुत ऐसे लग रहा है कि ये हीरोज हैं. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट, यू नो. एक बहुत सिंपल सा शेर है कि इंसानियत भी शर्त है इंसान बनने के लिए, सूरत बुरी बशर की हो सीरत बुरी ना हो. सूरत जैसे नियत खराब नहीं होनी चाहिए. सो एनिमल वेलफेयर को भी जैसे मैंने एनजीओ खोला, मैं देखती हूँ अपने आसपास कि कई लोगों ने बिजनेस बना रखा है, बट अच्छी नियत से आप कोई भी अच्छा काम करें, नेचर से कनेक्टेड रहें, तो यू स्टे ग्राउंडेड ऑलवेज. दैट इज व्हाट.
So one of the attributes or a quality that I see in you is humility, and I think what you've been talking about, yes, I agree with you. Somewhere we've lost touch with humanity per se, because हम छोटा सा भी कोई कुछ करता हम इतना बढ़ा देता. I agree with you completely. Having said that, what you are doing is something nice. You may not have been making a big difference in all the animals around you, but this area को आप help करते हो उसमें तो I think you made a lot of difference. So it's just, I think, you know, you've only just begun, right? Okay, so you've been talking about you, and I have with me somebody here who claims, okay, and quote unquote, claims to know you very well, and according to him, he would want to come and have a conversation with you. Also, yes, okay, he wants to have a conversation with you, and he's going to share who you are, what do you do from his perspective, his understanding of you.
Okay.
The reason why we bring in guests here is very simple, because branding, I talk about branding basically, and I believe everybody is a brand, right? Each one of us in our own spaces. And branding is not what you say about yourself. Branding is what people say about you. So this person's interaction will tell what does the world think about you. So I'm bringing in Mr. Varun Tamta, and his interaction with you, who he is. I will want him to introduce himself, and then welcome to the show, Varunji.
Hi, Varunji.
हेलो मैम, कैसी हैं आप? आप कैसी हैं?
हम ठीक है, आप कैसे हैं वरुण जी?
बहुत बढ़िया. आप स्टेज से ज्यादा अच्छी लग रही हैं ऑन स्क्रीन.
Thank you so much, Varun ji. Let me tell you that it's a very pleasant surprise that like Varun ji has joined us, and he is an actor par excellence. I have learned a lot from him, and you know, he has the most beautiful quality of this person is that despite the fact that he has done so much work, he always is so grounded, and even while, you know, you are learning something from him, he is not judging you, you know, which is so beautiful.
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू सो मच। वैसे मैं
मारो
अपने
जी,
बारे में इतना, जी सर,
मैंने
सॉरी
भी आपकी
प्लीज।
बहुत तारीफ सुनी है, बहुत बहुत तारीफ सुनी है लोगों से, तो इट्स अ प्लेजर टू हैव यू ऑन द शो एंड लिसन टू यू।
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू। मैं तो राखी जी को सुनने के लिए बैठा हुआ था, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था। उनके तीन तीन जो काम हैं एक आरजे का, और सबसे बड़ा जो मुझे इनका काम बहुत अच्छा पर्सनली मुझे अच्छा लगता है वो एनिमल लवर है। वो जो उनके काफी वीडियोस मैं फेसबुक में देखता हूँ, मैं कभी कमेंट नहीं करता हूँ क्योंकि जो चीज मुझे अच्छी लगती है मेरा मन करता है साइलेंट रहना चाहिए और उसको अप्रिशिएट करना चाहिए। वैसे ही राखी जी से मेरी पहली मुलाकात तो थिएटर में हुई थी। मैं जानता था, नाम मैंने सुना था काफी पहले, लेकिन मिला मैं पहली बार था एक शायद वो राखी जी का पहला नाटक था।
मेरा आफ्टर अ लॉन्ग गैप दैट वाज द फर्स्ट प्रोफेशनल
जी
show that I was about to do. Oh, I have a picture, you know. You talk and I'll get the picture and show.
जी 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 जी, मैं भी वो देखना चाहूंगा। बहुत टाइम हो गया ना, देखा नहीं है मैंने भी, वो पिक्चर्स नहीं देखी हैं। लेकिन हाँ, मतलब ये था कि जब राखी जी से मेरी पहली मुलाकात हुई थी तो मुझे, क्योंकि अभी राखी जी ने बोला कि मुझे, मैं किसी को भी मैं सिंपल देखता हूँ कि ये व्यक्ति कैसा है, क्या है, कौन है, क्यों है। मेरी डिक्शनरी में ये सब नहीं होता है जब तक आप किसी से मिल नहीं लेते हैं। लेकिन मुझे तो बाद में जब देखने के बाद पता चला ये तो खान है, जबरदस्त खान है शब्दों की। और खास तौर से जिस फर्टिनिटी से हम लोग आते हैं, फिल्म और टेलीविजन थिएटर, जहाँ पर आपकी आवाज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती है, खास तौर से आपका तलफ़ुज़, आपका प्रोनाउंसिएशन। और जो पुराने लोगों में भी लैक करता है मैम, नए लोगों का तो क्या कहना। अभी उनसे वो एक अलग इशू है, उस पर आप कभी भी बात कर सकते हैं। लेकिन राखी जी से मैंने बहुत कुछ सीखा है, खास तौर
अरे
से
सर,
वॉइस। नहीं नहीं, बिल्कुल जो सच है वो सच है मैम। और लर्निंग, आपने अभी बोला था कि लर्निंग प्रोसेस जो है ना, वो अगर हमेशा रहती है तभी आप ग्रो भी कर पाते हैं। तो मेरे लिए लर्निंग प्रोसेस का जो डोर है वो हमेशा खुला रहता है। तो मैंने आपसे बहुत कुछ सीखा। वो अलग बात है कि मैंने आपके मुंह पे नहीं कहा कभी, आज कह रहा हूँ, ऑन स्क्रीन कह रहा हूँ, सब लोगों के सामने बोल रहा हूँ। लेकिन है बहुत। और दूसरी चीज जो मुझे मैम की सबसे ज्यादा अच्छी लगी, वो अगर आप बहुत टाइम के बाद स्टेज पे आई हैं या आप रिहर्सल्स कर रही हैं, तो मैम ने भी अगर बतौर एक्टर मैं अगर उनसे कुछ भी शेयर करता हूं तो वो बहुत ही शालीनता के साथ और बहुत ही उसको इम्पोर्टेंस देते हुए सुनती हैं। तो मैं सबसे यही बोलता था, ग्रुप में भी आप समझते हैं जब आप एक प्ले करते हैं जहाँ 20-25 लोग होते हैं, तो सबके अपने अपने एक आइडिया होते हैं सबके, और वो एक इमेज बना के चलता है लोगों की पहले से ही दिमाग में कि ये ऐसा होगा, वो ऐसा होगा। तो कई बार मुझे लोगों को कहना पड़ता था कि सी विदाउट एन इमेज, कि किसी को भी आप जज करेंगे तो आप उसके साथ रिलेशन नहीं डेवलप कर पाएंगे। तो वो एक था। तो मैम के साथ जब भी हम रिहर्सल करते थे तो मैम लिबर्टी देती थी बीइंग एन एक्टर, क्योंकि कुछ सीन उस प्ले में ऐसे थे जहाँ पे बहुत इंटीमेट सीन थे, और वहां पे मर्डर सीन था जहाँ पे फिजिकली आप किसी को, तो मैंने कहीं भी, एक एक्टर जो होता है बहुत सेंसिटिव होता है जब किसी भी एक्टर के साथ वो परफॉर्म कर रहा होता है। तो मुझे कहीं भी ऐसी वाइब नहीं आई, कहीं भी ऐसा नहीं लगता था कि ये अपने आप को डिस्कनेक्ट कर रही हैं किसी भी अपने को एक्टर के साथ। तो ये खूबी मैंने, क्योंकि मैंने बहुत टाइम के बाद एक इतनी सीनियर मोस्ट एक्टर जो थिएटर में बहुत साल के बाद कम बैक कर रही हो और मेरे लिए वो अननोन हो, और मुझे भी कभी कभी डर लगता था कि मैं मतलब एक कंपटीशन का आ जाता है ना दिमाग में। तो हालांकि मैं कोई कंपटीशन नहीं रखता, लेकिन मैम का तलफ़ुज़ देख के तो मैं वैसे ही डर जाता था। मैं नहीं नहीं, यहाँ पे बहुत संभल के चलना पड़ेगा। ठीक है, आप बाकी जगह आप अपनी हीरोगिरी दिखाइए, लेकिन इनके सामने आपको थोड़ा संभल के चलना पड़ेगा वहां। और तभी लगता, तभी मैं लर्न कर पाया। मैं अगर मैं ये समझ लेता कि नहीं मेरे पास बहुत नॉलेज है, ये तो अभी अभी आई हैं, देखा जाएगा, वो एटीट्यूड के साथ नहीं। लेकिन मैम ने बहुत कोऑपरेट किया। अब मैं आपसे एक बात पूछना चाह रहा था, मेरे को लगता है ये अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है। आपने बतौर आरजे शुरू किया, आप थिएटर में आई, ये मैं सवाल उन लोगों के लिए पूछ रहा हूँ जो लोग दोनों जगह हैं, वो रेडियो में भी, मैं भी रेडियो में ड्रामा का आर्टिस्ट हूँ, लेकिन ड्रामा और आरजे मतलब बाकी और प्रोग्राम करने में बहुत फर्क होता है। आप बतौर आरजे जब आप परफॉर्म कर रही होती हैं और जब आप ऑन स्क्रीन या फिर आप स्टेज पे परफॉर्म करती हैं, तो ऐसी कौन सी चीज है जो आपको लगता है कि ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसका ख्याल रखना चाहिए, अगर ये मिस किया तो हो सकता है शायद आप इस तरफ गिर जाएं या फिर आप उस तरफ गिर जाएं। आप समझ रहे हैं मैं क्या पूछना चाह रहा हूँ? मतलब वो बैलेंसिंग जो होती है ना एक एक्टर के लिए, वो कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट है? क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग ये सवाल पूछेंगे, हो सकता है देख रहे हो उनके जहन में ये सवाल हो, तो मैं चाहता हूं कि आप इस पर कुछ बोलेंगी तो हम लोगों के लिए बड़ा फायदेमंद होगा।
जी वरुण जी, सबसे पहले तो जरा नवाजी के लिए शुक्रिया, और आपने इतनी तारीफ कर दी कि मुझे लाइक आई हैड टू पुल माय सेल्फ डाउन होने लगा।
जो तारीफ के काबिल है करनी पड़ती है।
This is
हाँ
the
हाँ,
picture
अरे
you
वाह
can
वाह
see.
वाह वाह वाह, यस यस आई कैन सी।
This is me,
जी
and this
जी
is
जी
Varun ji.
जी।
So Varun ji is my ex-husband. What? So, okay. Okay, I could not understand what you said, Nandita. Your voice was not clear.
Oh, sorry, I said, could you bring it closer to the camera for us to see the picture once more?
I can.
Okay, beautiful.
So,
और मैम इसमें इतनी खूबसूरत लगी थी, आप पूछे में क्या कॉस्ट्यूम था, क्या मेकअप था मैम का?
She is beautiful. I think that goes without.
She is, no doubt.
Yeah. So, वरुण जी, आपने जो सवाल किया कि रेडियो और जो टेलीविजन या थिएटर किस तरह से डिफरेंट है और किन चीजों का क्या करें, मुझे लगता है कि जब हम लाइव रेडियो पे जाते हैं, लाइक चाहे हम लाइव रेडियो पे जाएं, चाहे हम लाइव, बिकॉज आई टेलीविजन ऑल्सो आई हैव डन मोस्टली लाइव शोज, एंड 1 घंटे का जब लाइव आप टेलीविजन में करते हो और आपको स्ट्रिक्टली किसी टॉपिक को फॉलो करना होता है और कोई एक्सपर्ट सामने बैठे होते हैं, यू कैन गो रॉन्ग। सो बेसिकली आपका रिसर्च बहुत स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए, फर्स्ट थिंग। आई मीन आपको ये एग्जैक्टली पता होना चाहिए कि आप क्या डिलीवर करने वाले हैं। सो आपके गेस्ट कौन हैं, आपको बेसिकली किस टॉपिक को आप उठा रहे हैं, and just don't trust Google Baba, because Google could be wrong at times. So आप अपनी रिसर्च करें और प्रॉपर रिसर्च करें, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। सेकेंडली तलफ़ुज़ और एनी लैंग्वेज, लाइक आप अंग्रेजी बोल रहे हो, आप उर्दू बोल रहे हो, आप हिंदी, कोई भी शब्द जिसका आपको मतलब ना पता हो उसका इस्तेमाल ना करें। यूज सिंपल वर्ड्स, यूज सिंपल एक्सप्रेशंस, सो दैट
सब लोग सुन लें, ये सब लोगों को सुन लेना चाहिए।
हाँ, वो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। And third, the most important thing is your energy. Because see, I feel the entire universe is about energy, and the energy that you're going to accumulate in yourself is what you can give to the others. So you have to, look at life positively. ये जैसे एक होता ना, आप एक सिंपल सा एग्जांपल लीजिए कि बड़े बुजुर्ग कहते हैं कि भाई प्रार्थना करो तो आप अच्छे इंसान बनोगे, आप अच्छे। उसका सिर्फ मतलब ये होता था कि अगर इफ यू आर एबल टू कनेक्ट पॉजिटिवली विद द यूनिवर्स, इफ यू आर एबल टू कनेक्ट fruitfully and understand things that are going on around you without judging them all the time, तो आपके अंदर एक ऐसी एनर्जी डेवलप होती है जो आपको एक बेटर इंसान बनाती है। और जब आप पॉजिटिविटी के साथ कोई काम करते हो ना, तो आप पॉजिटिव वाइब्स देते भी हो। That is why I always say that all kind of love begins with self-love. Like today, as an actor, as an artist, as an RJ, or any field that one is related to, I would also recommend and strongly recommend, start valuing yourself. आप अपने को underestimate मत करो। Lucknow is full of actors, Lucknow is full of performers who are underestimating themselves. They don't ask for money. They don't ask for proper remuneration. Why not? I mean, if I am putting in my effort, my best foot forward, and if I'm giving you time, money, time and energy, I mean, if I'm paid for it as a professional, how is it wrong? So,
मुझे लगता है जी, ये आपने बहुत सही बात की है। ये प्रोफेशनलिज्म, हमें अपने ऊपर भरोसा नहीं होता है जब भी हम कुछ कर रहे होते हैं। हमें लगता है कि हम फोर्सफुली कर रहे हैं, और वो जो आप कह रही है ना कि प्रोफेशनल,
बहुत से लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि अगर किसी ह्यूज प्रोजेक्ट का आपको हिस्सा बनाया गया तो वो कोई एहसान कर रहे हैं आपके ऊपर। नो, इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट तब तक कंप्लीट नहीं है जब तक कि उसका माइन्यूटेस्ट से माइन्यूटेस्ट लिंक स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं है। So every person who is a part of the project has importance. So आप अपने आप को important feel कराओ ना. You have to market yourself, like Nandita says, marketing and branding. Like if you brand yourself as a loser, everybody in the world is going to treat you as a loser. Like I live like a queen.
बस वही कमी है। वही मैं नंदिता जी से कुछ पॉइंट्स ले लूंगा बाद में कि वो एक एक्टर को अपनी ब्रांडिंग कैसे करनी चाहिए, जो अभी अपकमिंग जितने भी नए एक्टर्स हैं उन लोगों के लिए, क्योंकि वो सेल्फ में इतने ज्यादा इंग्रॉज हैं, मतलब वो उस सेंस में नहीं, इस सेंस में कि वो शायद अपने आप को एक्सप्लोर नहीं कर पाते हैं प्रोफेशनली। और जैसा आपने बोला मैम राखी जी ने कि जब तक हम नहीं कहेंगे या अपनी बात नहीं रखेंगे या अपनी इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं दिखाएंगे तो शायद बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है। ये आपकी बात से मैं 100% उसको मैं मानता हूँ कि ऐसा होना चाहिए। ये जो लोग भी देख रहे हो वीडियो आपको देख रहे हो, आपको सुन रहे हो, वो शायद कुछ ये समझ पाए। अब दूसरा जो मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूँ, मैंने आपकी लेटेस्ट फिल्म बम्फाड़ देखी, और मैं सच बताऊं, मैं अपना बता दूं, मैं जब भी कोई चीज देखता हूं या कुछ करता हूं तो ये मेरे इनबिल्ट नहीं है, ये मैंने सीखा है। और हर चीज आप सीखते हैं, बिना सीखे कुछ हो नहीं सकता है। मैंने फिल्म देखी और मैं आपको रिकॉग्नाइज नहीं कर पाया। मैंने दोबारा से फिल्म देखी, इसलिए क्यों नहीं रिकॉग्नाइज कर पाया, क्योंकि यू वर नॉट राखी जी ओवर देयर, यू वर द कैरेक्टर। अब मैंने आपकी आवाज से, जब दोबारा उसको मैंने देखी, मैंने आपकी आवाज से पहचाना उसको, तो आपकी आवाज कितनी पावरफुल है, पता चल गया कि ये आरजे ही हैं। वहाँ
especially to the director Ranjan Chandel, because he was like, you know, I felt that the entire set had such a beautiful energy, and this boy Aditya Raval, I mean Paresh Rawal जी का बेटा है, और इतने अच्छी स्वरूप संपत जी का, परेश रावल जी का बेटा होने के बावजूद इतना ग्राउंडेड वो लड़का, और इतना entire set, the energy was so good. Everybody was trying to give their best, you know, and in that movie, I mean, आपने जब कहा कि आपको मैं पहचान नहीं पाया, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा सुन के, क्योंकि उसने मुझे एक्चुअली नहीं पहचानना था। It was not even close to
वो कैरेक्टर ही ऐसा था वो। और क्योंकि मैंने पहली आपकी फिल्म देखी थी जो ऑन स्क्रीन थी, तो मैंने बहुत अप्रिशिएट किया, और मैं मतलब बतौर एक्टर मैं बहुत जल्दी अप्रिशिएट नहीं करता हूँ किसी को। लेकिन मुझे लिटरली, मैं आपके साथ सामने बैठा हूँ इसलिए नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, मैं आपके पीछे भी मैंने लोगों से बात की है, और आपका काम वाकई में मुझे पर्सनली बहुत अच्छा लगा था। तो आप उस फिल्म में, अभी आपने बताया कि पॉजिटिव वाइब्स और उन एक्टर, रनाउंड सेलिब्रिटी का बेटा, बहुत सारी चीजें थी, फिर भी वो इतना डाउन टू अर्थ एक एक्टर था। आपकी क्या प्रिपरेशन थी उस फिल्म के रिगार्डिंग? बतौर एक्टर आपकी क्या प्रिपरेशन थी जो लोगों को समझ में आनी चाहिए आपके परसेप्शन से? आप कैसे?
मैं आपको बताऊं, वो फिल्म मेरे लिए, भगवान करे मैं 100 फिल्में और करूं आगे, लेकिन ये फिल्म मेरे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस इसलिए रखेगी क्योंकि मेरी जो सबसे स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रिपरेशन उसमें थी, वो that was being a mother. I mean, I have been a mother not only to my own 2 kids, but to so many animals and, to so many other students, children, juniors. बहुत सारे लोग मुझे बहुत सारा प्यार मुझे मिला है. And of all the roles in real life that I played, the character of the mother is the strongest. And इस film में, when I reached the set and when I was given the script and I was told about the story and everything, the first time I met Aditya, he came and he hugged me, and there was a very special bond that I felt for him. Like every time I was calling out his name, I could connect with him as a mother. So मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हम अपने लाइफ में we are all actors and we are all playing roles at all times, but if we are able to connect the reality with something virtual that we are portraying, I think then it becomes more authentic, and that is what happened in that movie. I was in the house in that scene. I still remember I was literally crying. So I could be. The mother was the strongest preparation, Varun ji, I think, by the grace of God.
वो आपके रियल लाइफ से रियल लाइफ में वो मैच कर गया दोनों चीजें, तो आप उसको ज्यादा एनहांस कर सकें कैरेक्टर को. It was wonderful.
Thank you so much, Jay, for coming on this show and asking questions and asking the viewers questions also, because we were getting some of these questions. Thank you so much for coming on the show. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
I'm going to do something which is my favorite round now, which is rapid fire.
Oh my God.
Okay. Controversial.
Rapid fire round is more than welcome, but I mean, I have to ask you, do I get a gift hamper if I'm able to successfully answer all the questions?
I decide whether it's successful or not. Done. I'll take you out for coffee as a gift hamper. So,
great.
Now, once the lockdown lifts, definitely a coffee is something we can go out for, right? Okay, so your rapid fire round starts, and ideally shorter answers, quicker answers, and so the first question is: out of all the mediums that you worked in, which is your most favorite medium?
Radio, anything.
Okay. Out of
radio,
radio, okay. You have worked with a lot of RJs, okay, and who is your favorite RJ? You can't name your
my God.
You can't take your own name.
You know what? I'll tell you, my favorite RJ is from another private channel, Red FM. Rohan is his name. I mean, if you talk about the local RJ, he is like, he's not doing shows now, but Rohan Vallabh is like, he was very witty and very smart and very intelligent.
Okay.
So, Rohan from Red FM.
One mistake that you regret.
Pardon?
One mistake that you regret in life.
I don't regret anything.
Okay.
Mistakes are the medium, like they are a stepping stone. They make you learn. Every mistake was beautiful.
Next life, what do you want to be born as?
Pardon?
Next life, what do you want to be born as? Is there a
born as? First thing I would be to be born as a girl. Again, agle janam moye ki jo. And then I would like to be born as a very influential person, and very rich and influential, maybe some politician or something, or a very not a politician. I think an actor. I think would be more like it, because at least I'll be learning, and there'll be a journey of a different kind.
So last part. I've heard your diction is very nice, and everybody's been praising that for a long time, right? And I believe
your voice is not clear. Your voice is not clear.
Okay, I have heard your diction is very good, and that's what I see in people in Lucknow have very clear diction, enunciation, and all. Two lines that you would like to recite for us. Any two lines.
Okay, I would. There is a 4-liner जो कि मतलब 4 लाइनें जो मैंने खुद लिखी हैं और मुझे बहुत पसंद है क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये मेरे लिए बहुत रेलेवेंट है और हर उस व्यक्ति के लिए रेलेवेंट है जो कुछ करने की कोशिश कर रहा है और अगर किसी शब्द का मतलब आपको ना समझ में आए नंदिता तो आप पूछ सकती हैं इट गोज लाइक दिस कि मेरा आगाज भी तेरे अंजाम पे भारी है आगाज इज द बिगिनिंग अंजाम इज द एंड मेरा आगाज भी तेरे अंजाम पे भारी है कि मेरे हौसलों का सफर अब भी जारी है तेरे तरकश में फरेब व नफरत के सिवा कुछ भी नहीं मेरे दामन में दुआओं की बेशुमारी है
Beautiful, awesome, beautiful. Before we, finish this thing, I have seen you in on your new YouTube channel, and I love you in that avatar because you are challenging the status quo. You are actually doing things which are shaking people up and telling people to just wake up. Where did you get inspired from for that?
See, there's this group of some young people, around 10, 11 of them, and they approached me. And my first reaction to them was when they wanted, through their channel Madistan, they wanted to sort of make certain shows which are relatable for audiences on YouTube. So what happened was that when they asked me, when they said, "Ma'am, we want you to do this weekly thing, and we just want you to be you." And we'll raise issues which are current or not so current, and we'll talk about it. So I felt, yeah, that is something which is very close to my heart. That is something which I always do. I always take a stand for myself, for others, for the right thing. I fight a lot, and but for all the good things. So I started this, and we decided to create Madistan का खबरिस्तान. तो अभी 2 एपिसोड्स हमारे गए हैं YouTube पे, बहुत अच्छा रिस्पांस लोगों का मिल रहा है और हर वीक हमने सोचा है कि हम एक मुद्दा खबरिस्तान में उखाड़ेंगे और उसको जनता तक लेकर जाएंगे. I'm sure if people are going to enjoy it, probably there'll be something that they can take away with them also.
Concept, and it's a wake-up call for a lot of people, just shaking them up and saying, hey, take action. So beautiful there. Best wishes for your new venture. And it was awesome talking to you. I relived a lot of my childhood memories. I see what a story so you were sharing. I felt that I was going through my own journey. So thank you for taking me through that journey. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much, Nandita, and it's really amazing to see that little girl that I have seen, growing up in front of me, doing such a great job, and you are exploring. You have explored, and you are probably reaching out to more and more people with a concept which everyone needs. Like adding value to your own self is so important. People forget it, but thanks to people like you, coaches like you, who are reminding them of that at a as basic level, public level, corporate level. So it's like really hats off to the wonderful job that you are doing, and thanks a million for making me a part of your rendezvous. I really enjoyed every bit of it.
You won yourself a coffee with me, so if the lockdown lifts completely, we will go out for coffee before I leave Lucknow. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Nandita. God bless you.